So let's look at this problem. So a skydiver uses the equation h of t equals negative t squared plus 80t plus 70 to determine her height in meters above the ground t seconds after jumping from the plane. So for what values of t best describe the time when the skydiver is in the air? So the skydiver is going to be in the air till she's not anymore. So when she hits the ground, when the height is 0, she will no longer be in the air. So let's look at the equation. So negative t squared plus 80t plus 70 equals 0. Well, we know that asterisk doesn't work well with the negative a value, so I'm going to divide everything by negative 10. And then I'm going to have that t squared minus 8t minus 7 equals 0. Well, when you try to asterisk this, you're going to figure out pretty quickly that there's no values of 1 and 7 that I can multiply to get a negative 7, but add to give a negative 8. So that means that factoring is not going to work for us, so we're going to need to use the quadratic equation, which you'll remember that's the opposite of b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And for my equation, a is 1, b is negative 8, and c is negative 7. So I can go ahead and plug these values in, and I'm going to get that x equals 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 7, all that over 2 times 1. So when I deal with that stuff underneath the radical, I'm going to get 8 plus or minus the square root of 92 over 2. So then I have to look at my two possible cases. Either I've got that x equals 8 plus the square root of 92 over 2, or I'm going to have that x equals 8 minus the square root of 92 over 2. So I'm going to put both of those in my calculator. When I do the one on the left here, I'm going to end up that 8 equals 8.8 seconds. When I look at the second solution over here, I get that x is negative 0.8. Since we can't have negative time, that means that I'm going to hit the ground, or the skydiver will hit the ground at 8.8 seconds. So since we're looking for an interval of time, we're going to say that she'll be in the air from 0 till 8.8 seconds. So between 0 and 8.8 seconds.